the United States, the Minister of the foreign minister, department, the foreign minister, the leader, who is in the, he said 3 times Israel, stop the war. But Israel, they do not listen to United States.
Mm-hmm. They don't want to stop the war.
Yeah.
They want to continue to fight.
Yeah, continue.
Mm-hmm.
So now, the...
Blinken, right? You're talking about Blinken, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now, even if the United States, all the world, the people, they are anti-war in Israel and Hamas. They want to anti-war. They are demonstrating.
Yeah, some people want to wipe out the enemy. They consider that they need to support the Israeli government revenge and wipe out the opponent. But some people consider not to and find a way of peace.
Now the Gaza broke the arm, and the shooting the tank. It's more than 2,000 people died already, and the children, 3,900 children. What is this disaster?
Karma.
Israel is not a good country.
It's all karma. Fundamentally, all international conflict is rooted in the hate that is within the people's heart. And they want to kill each other. Because, okay, you kill me, I kill you, That is basically the human mindset. And if they don't let go of those mindsets, there's no peace. You can understand this conflict easily when you reduce it to individual conflict. 2 brothers, right? 2 brothers. Look, I was just watching the Sima Yi. I told you recently I watched Sima Yi, his life story, right? So, Cao Cao has 2 sons. Yeah. Cao Cao has 2 sons, Cao Pi, and called Zi Huan Gongzi, and Cao Zhi, that's Zi Jian Gongzi, the 2 sons of Cao Cao. And these 2 sons, basically, only one of them can take over the power. And so both of them are chosen by the father to compete and show the father what's the talent between the 2 of them, who will be qualified. So Cao Cao encouraged the 2 children to compete with each other. The children had no intention initially to be going against each other, but Cao Cao wanted to test the 2 children and let 2 children to demonstrate their ability of becoming the future king. So the first test, basically Cao Cao gave the 2 children, was that he gave an order to both children to deliver a message to the head of the commander of the military to start a war. So they each received that message, and they must deliver to this commander. And whoever failed to deliver the message will be subjected to punishment of law, military law. And both sons were ordered to do that. So Then he ordered the son, one to exit from the eastern gate, the other son to exit from the western gate. And the distance from the eastern gate and the western gate to the military commander is exactly the same. So they make sure that the two sons in terms of distance is exactly the same. No favor to either son. And so it's purely testing the two sons' ability to be able to fulfill that command, right? Then he ordered both gate guard to shut down the gate and do not allow anybody to pass. So he went on one side, he ordered both sons must go deliver the message to the military commander, and whichever son failed to deliver will subject to military punishment, forcing the two children to compete with each other for life. At the same time, he ordered the gatekeepers of eastern and western gate not to open the door to allow anybody to go past it. Otherwise, also they will be killed. So the gatekeepers also fighting to keep the gate closed for their life. So with all those rules set up, you can see that some big time problem is going to happen. So the two children, they're all very kind-hearted. And the younger one, Zijian, was a big time famous poet. Cao Zhi was a very famous poet. So he is very loving and kind, and he never want to go against the father, and certainly never want to go against the brother, and let alone he want to kill the gatekeeper. But he had an assistant, Yang Xiu, who is very ambitious, and he want to use Zijian and encourage Zijian to be the next king. So the two of them rushed to the gate of the, I think, let's say it's the east. And the gatekeeper says, no one can pass this gate. This is an order, from Cao Cao. And so Zijian doesn't want to pass it, and Yang Xiu took out the sword and killed the guard and rushed over the gate. And the brother Zihuan, he also went to his gate of west together with Sima Yi. Sima Yi is the military advisor for the son Zihuan. So when they get to the gate, the guard said, I'm not allowed to open the gate for you unless you kill me. And Zihuan had to choose whether he's going to be subjected to military punishment or he killed the guard and rushed out from the gate. And Sima Yi told him, make sure you understand that you are being tested. Your brother and you both are being tested. And it's not about winning to who is going to go deliver the order the first, but it's testing whether you are a good son, whether you will be filial to your father, and also kind to your soldier, and also considerate to your younger brother. So ended up Zihuan could not exit because he didn't want to kill anybody. So he failed. And so Cao Cao put Zihuan into prison, into jail. But on the surface, the brother won, right? The brother fulfilled the order. But in reality, it is Zihuan who truly passed the test. On the surface, he failed to deliver the order, but he passed the moral test, right? He was the one that passed the moral test, So I think those are very important, historical reference. Eventually, it was Zihuan, Cao Pi became the next king. after Cao Cao died.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the brother Zijian. Zijian eventually was totally ruined, and he died young in depression. So you can achieve temporary success, superficial success.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't follow moral principles to live, you fail your ultimate test.
Mm-hmm.
This movie of Sima Yi is delivering moral teachings very successfully. You must watch them. I show you how to go over that with you. When we teach our children, even let's say go to high school to teach moral class, if you just talk about morality, nobody wants to listen. But if they want to see a movie, they will watch the movie with you.
Yeah.
And then when they see the movie, they will understand the moral principles for the rest of their life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The moral principles, once they know and imprinted in their mind in the story form, they will follow it. Those are very important. That's what I call, historical reference in terms of moral data. Validation of the importance of morality by the 5,000 years of traditional Chinese culture. The experiments have been carried out by our Creator throughout the past 5,000 years. In a way, it's validated by the history. You know what I mean? That's why Chen Junguan in Korea is very essential to work with us for educating the Korean young generation the importance of morality, right? Yeah. But we're not only going to take out the historical reference, we now also will do scientific research, directly validating those principles. So, for example, we can do some experiment like this. I show you. If we put out a Korean drama, right? We select episode of Korean drama, and that Korean drama delivers a moral principle, right? And we give it to the Chen Junguan students to watch it. Okay? After watching the Korean drama, we will give the students examination. We'll ask them to answer some key questions. Okay? And those are the moral questions, right? And when they finish their moral question, we're gonna score them, right? Now, there are 100 scores. So only people got over 60 considered to be passing. And then below it's going to fail, right? We let the laboratory study the two group of people, those who pass the moral test, high score moral test. Those are very, very low moral score. Those are the middle scale, right? And let's get them tested for certain health criteria. Guarantee. I tell you, Mrs. Shim, there is a difference. Guarantee the difference in their immune system. The three categories of people, they will exhibit different landscape of immunity. Then we're gonna deliver those students who didn't pass the moral test with moral educations. And then after we did our program of moral education, we give them a test again. And then let's see those people who failed and their immune system has a failing landscape, whether we significantly improved their immune system profile. That will be able to effectively validate the importance of moral education. We basically prove two concepts. One, morality is directly connected with human immunity or even longevity profile. Okay, I want to test the two profiles in the body. One is longevity, human, overall vitality profile, right? Vitality. And those are the standard health profile.
Mm.
Number two, those who have poor moral, through moral education, they will improve their health. Right? So those are the program we can write it up, and we propose to collaborate. From the Sacred Virtual Institute, collaborating with, let's say, Memorial Kettering Institute, those people who had cancer. And right now it's under treatment, right? And we will say that we would like to offer those patients a holistic remedy. And they will enroll into our holistic remedy program. And then there will be scientific team to validate that, through holistic remedy, actually those people's immune system is improved. Correct? That's called the scientific method to validate the importance of morality and spirituality practice. So we start from our, people.
Yeah, nobody, get